want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened. Oh. Let me get my shoes.
I got you, sir. I got you, sir.
Let me get my shoes, sir.
Hold that in your head. It's bloody.
So we gotta move to the bus.
Let me get my shoes.
Okay, my shoes down. My shoes.
Watch out.
Wait.
Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kakodash. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father, who the word English calls God. And his name in Hebrew means he exists. And Yahweh Shai's name is the begotten Son, who the word English calls Jesus Christ. And his name in the Hebrew means he is deliverer. By Hashem is the name, Rekakodash, the Holy Spirit. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who do well. Peace and blessing unto the shocking that's pushed forth in the truth throughout the four corners of the earth. I want to say shalom to brothers and keep pushing. And the double shalom to the Israelites that's looking like the other nations shall walk them. I want to say shalom to you brothers and sisters as well. My name is Dewar from G-Man Star St. Louis Camp. And I'll come back at another video. In this video, I'm going to title this Slovakia. So Donald Trump assassination attempt. Okay. And which I think is a setup, of course. Right, because if you can see his ear was bleeding a little bit. So they just had to probably just shoot a BB gun at him or something. Because it was a real gun, you know, that got his head taken off. And there was people behind him too, so. And if you listen to the video, you can hear the airsoft gun going off. Okay. And in which we gonna see what they say about this, if they gonna blame another country for it, or if they gonna blame the Israelites, because you know Donald Trump is Nero. Okay. But without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and pull some precepts, and Lord was to be edifying. So I'm gonna hop into this article first, and so it says, so Nero says, though the infamous Emperor Nero ruled Rome for less than 2 decades, his reign witnessed tremendous changes to the empire's capital city, right? And they going into a lot of history on them and all that, but this is what I really wanted to focus on. It says, Tacitus was a member of this Roman elite, and whether there is a bias in his writing is difficult to know. Indeed, Tacitus was still a boy at the time of the fire, and he would have been a young teenager in 78 AD when Nero died. Nero himself blamed the fire on an obscure new Jewish religious sect called the Christians, whom he indiscriminately and mercilessly crucified, right? So during gladiator matches, he would feed Christians to lions, and he often lit his garden parties with the burning carcasses of the Christian human torches. Yet there is evidence that in 74 AD, many Roman Christians believed in prophecies predicting that Rome would soon be destroyed by fire. Perhaps the fire was set off by someone hoping to make the prediction come true. Okay, and yeah, like that's all the history that I know. You know, I've heard different history. Like he said that Rome burned down to the ground. You know, in which we know that Rome is basically ancient Babylon, which, you know, the Roman Empire came back today as America, you know, 2.0, which, you know, America did way worse than what Rome did. And just like this modern day Rome is going to get burnt with nuclear fire. Okay. But come. So yeah, that was what Nero did, and it looks like that's about to happen again. Okay, it will happen again because history just keeps repeating itself all over again. You know, and this is what the time of Jacob's trouble, and this is when we're all going to be tested. Okay. We are going to be tested. So it's time to gird up your loins like a man and really know what you're a part of. Okay? There's a lot of brothers don't know what they're a part of, man. I'm not mentioning any names or nothing like that, but a lot of you brothers just think that this is just a fad or this is just something to go out there and just cut the white man and get on the so-called black woman, which, yeah, like that's a part of it. But ultimately, you know, you in this thing for salvation. You are trying to get salvation, you know. All of us are trying to get salvation. You got to seek out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Okay, we are trying to make it on those chariots. You know, whether one way or another. If we got to get put to death for this truth, or if whatever obstacle that we overcome, and ultimately, you know, we get beamed up. All right. But it doesn't matter whichever way that we go. We just pray that whatever the Lord throws at us, that we'll be able to endure it. So this is Matthew 10:16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. But beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they will scourge you in their synagogues. And ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles. But when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in that same hour what ye shall speak. For it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you. Right? So when we go before these kings and governors and presidents and all that, mayors and police, whoever, the Lord is going to give us everything that we need in order to represent him. Okay, because this is for the Lord's name's sake. This is not for our own name's sake. This is for his name's sake. So you think the Lord is going to allow his man to embarrass him? Absolutely not. The Lord going to put everything in our spirit to say whatever and, you know, basically shut it down. And that's what all the men of the Lord did before they transitioned, if they got put to death. They said they peace, and those people, they got cut, whether it was Israelites or other heathen, and boom, they got put to death. You know? And ultimately, you know, they got cut. All right? And, you know, when you get cut, that don't feel good. Even as a man of the Lord, when you get cut, that don't feel good. But, you know, as a man of the Lord, or even as a sister of Yahweh Shemiah Shai, when you get cut, that's really an act of love. That's the Lord chastising you. He's dealing with you as a son or a daughter. Okay? It says, verse 21, and the brother shall deliver up the brother to death, and the father the child, and the children shall rise up against their parents and cause them to be put to death. All right? Because even our own family members going to turn on us sooner than later. Okay? I'm not saying all of our family members. You know, your father or your mama or your brother might hide you from martial art troops or whatever. Like just saying, like, yeah, I ain't seen them or whatever. But a lot of our family members, they're going to turn on us. Because obviously, they're going to take the MOTB. And you're going to be asked out. Because everybody is going to be trying to eat. Because this whole MOTB system is going to be mandatory soon. Okay? Verse 22, and you shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth to the end shall be saved. Yeah. But when they persecute you in this city, flee you into another. For verily I say unto you, ye shall have not gone over the cities of Israel till the Son of Man be come. The disciple is not above his master, nor the servant above his Lord. It is enough for the disciple that he be as his master and the servant as his Lord. If they have called the master of the house Beelzebub, how much more shall they call him of his household? right? So if they call the master, if they call Yahweh Shah Beelzebub, how much more so they gonna call you? You know, he was righteous than all of us. All right. Fear them not, therefore. There is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, and hid that shall not be known. What I tell you in darkness that ye speak in light, and what ye hear in the ear, that preach ye upon the housetops. Right? So yeah, we proclaiming his word. Okay, and we have faith in Yahweh by Shemi Al-Shada. This is the truth. It has to be the truth, man. There is no ifs, ands, buts about it. It has to be the truth. All right. Verse 28. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both body and soul in hell. All right, because we don't fear what you people can do to us. So what happened? We fear Yahweh by Shemi Al-Shah. It's not the fact that I'm scared of what you gonna do to me. I'm scared of what Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shah is going to do to me if I go off, you know, if I don't keep the faith to the best of my ability, all right? So this is Matthew 24, numbers 37, and it reads, For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Then they shall deliver you out to be afflicted and shall kill you, and you shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake, right? And it's all because of the truth. It's all because they don't know Yahweh by Shemi Al-Shai. Because if they knew Yahweh, they didn't know the Son. Like Yahweh Shai said he was on the earth, and they don't know him because they still got that white Jesus image in their head. All right, and you think the Lord is happy with that? Absolutely not. The Lord takes that very offensively. The Lord, they're like, man, nigga, you don't even know me, man. Because you think the Lord is a so-called white man. All right? And he's complete, total opposite. Ecclesiastes 2. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. Cleave unto him, depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient without our change to a lower state. Right, so yeah, whatever is brought upon you, you got to take cheerfully. Okay? You can't try to squirm and get up out of it. You got to just go through it. Because that process is what's going to make you perfect. It's going to make you acceptable unto Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shai. Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shai is pleased when you go through a trial and a tribulation to get cleansed. You know, I like it said that it pleased Yahweh to bruise Yahweh Shai. Okay. You know, like meaning the Lord saw what he went through and he was pleased. Like, yeah, you did a good job. Okay. Believe in him and he will help thee. Order thy way aright and trust in him. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside lest ye fall. Ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Right, and that's a rhetorical question. The answer is no. Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering and very pitiful, and forgive his sins, and save in the time of affliction. Right? And that's what the Lord is going to do for us. You know, like I said, whether if we get put to death or if we get saved. Because the Lord is going to put the Spirit on us to endure whatever. Whatever it is to happen, the Lord is going to see us through, all right? It says, woe be to fearful hearts and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth 2 ways. Woe to him that is faint heart, for he believeth not. Therefore he shall not be defended. Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will you do when the Lord shall visit you? All right? Because we got to have patience. Because having patience, meaning like that you can endure the suffering. You can endure the chastising. You know? Because, you know, like when Jake start catching hell, you be like, man, hey, man, forget this, man. I'm finna do what I want to do. You know, I got a better idea. Like, nah. That's how you get killed. That's how you make the situation worse. If Yahweh Shemi Ashai don't kill you, which that's mercy, he can make your situation worse, man. Hey, but now, hey, this is the time, man. This is most definitely the time. I mean, everybody know that we in the last stage now, man. Everybody, you know, because that's the thing with Jake saying, oh yeah, they've been saying that for 2,000 years, man. 2,000. They've been saying that for years, and it's obviously here now, because like there is no excuse, because when the Lord come, He not gonna talk to you like He talking to you now. All right, and you ain't gonna have no excuse. You just gonna have to just eat the judgment, whatever it is that He give you. All right, so it's Joel 3:1. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, or Yehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and part of my land. And they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for a harlot, and sold a girl for wine, that they might drink. All right. Verse 7. Behold, I'll raise them out of the place where ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head. And I will sell your sons and your daughters to the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabians, to a people far off, for the Lord hath spoken it. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, right? And that's what the Lord is telling you, Edomites, in your own country, your own kingdom. As the Lord is about to put chains on you damn devils, man, for what you did to His people, man. Verse 9, prepare war, wake up the mighty man, and let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I'm strong. Assemble yourselves, come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about, that the cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh. Let the heathen be wakened, and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, and there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come get you down, for the press is full. The fats overflow, for the wickedness is great. Multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision. The sun and the moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall withdraw their shining, right? So come, man. Come. That's what the Lord is doing right now as we speak. The Lord is brewing this shit up so we can get the hell up out of this damn captivity, all right? So it's the book of Revelation, chapter 14 and verse 14. And I looked, and behold, a white cloud, and upon the cloud one sat like unto the Son of Man, having on his head a golden crown, and in his hand a sharp sickle. And another angel came out of the temple, crying with a loud voice to him that sat on the cloud, thrust in thy sickle and reap, for the time is come for thee to reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe, right? So yeah, it's ripe. Everything is ripe, because it's just about over. Okay. And he that sat on the cloud thrust in the sickle on the earth, and the earth was reaped. And another angel came out of the temple which is in heaven, he also having a sharp sickle. And another angel came out from the altar, which had power over the fire, and cried with a loud cry to him that had the sharp sickle, saying, thrust in thy sharp sickle, and gather the clusters of the vine of the earth, for her grapes are fully ripe. And the angel thrust in his sickle into the earth, and gathered the vine of the earth, and cast it into the great winepress of the wrath of Yahweh. And the winepress was trodden without the city, and blood came out of the winepress, even unto the horse's bridle, about the space of 1,600 furlongs, right, which is just a measurement. That's so much killing the Lord is going to do when he get here, man. Because you people, particularly you Edomites, you done pissed him all the way off, okay, from what you're doing to his people on a day-to-day basis. And from the what you're doing to them on the job, and what you're doing to them, taxes, what you're doing to them, what you did to our women, turned our women against us. Okay, Lord is pissed off. All right, but I'm ending off with that, and I want to say shalom. I hope that was edifying. On to the next one.